Thank you very much for coming today on what is a very special occasion, obviously. Not just for you guys, but obviously as a parent, it's a very special day. I'm sure you'll agree that they look like a fantastic couple. I mean, Holly shines brightly even on the darkest days, but today she looks even more stunning than normal. I've never seen her look so beautiful. It says here anyway. I felt incredibly proud earlier to be standing there, giving her away, not to say a little bit relieved as well. It truly was fantastic. I'm slightly amazed and impressed that they managed to fit in the wedding in between all the hen and the stag party that they've had over the last few weeks. But just say thank you for that. I was a little bit apprehensive about speaking, not because I'm that nervous, well, I am a bit, but it's been a long time, probably about 28 years, and during that time I've lived in households with up to about 6 females at a time, so it's very rare that I've had the opportunity to speak for 30 seconds or so uninterrupted, and today may be the first, so here's hoping anyway. On top of that, Holly also warned me that I shouldn't speak too long because of my throat. Apparently she was going to cut it if I said anything embarrassing or dragged on too long, so I bear that in mind as well. It's always going to be an emotional day, as I said earlier, and none more so when I was with Holly earlier, just about to walk into the building, and when we were alone before we actually got into the car. And it was an opportunity for me to say something to Holly that perhaps I've been wanting to say for a long time. So I took a deep breath, I looked her in the eye, and I said, Holly, when are you going to bring back that suitcase you borrowed 9 years ago to go on holiday? And it was a very touching moment, I have to say. The result in digging the ribs didn't go down too well, but there we go. We'd like to welcome Phil into the family. And if I could offer one piece of advice, and I've got a little bit of previous when it comes to marriages, so take this for what it's Take this for what it's worth. Of all the vows you said earlier, Phil, I think the one you need to get right more than any other is to honour and obey Holly. If you get that one right, then everything is going to be just fine. I probably the other piece of advice I would give you, and again this probably applies to both of you, is that the one golden rule, if there is one, and to guarantee your success in your marriage, is never speak to members of the opposite sex when you're naked. Nobody can accuse Holly and Phil of rushing into marriage, that's for sure. They seem to have been together ever since they discarded the need for nappies. There've been lots of highs and 1 or 2 lows as well, and the fact that you've remained together demonstrates the bond that you have and the determination that you also have to make this work. Your marriage is the vehicle that you share as you travel through life, collecting all the happy memories along the way. And what you find out is that happy memories become the pillows of your life. And the more happy memories you can put in the pillow that you sleep on at night, the happier your sleep will be. So, that's something to bear in mind. And one other, perhaps, it probably should have come a little bit earlier, but never think that the grass is always greener on the other side, because ultimately the grass is always greener where you choose to water it. Our most heartfelt wish for you both, and I know I speak for Guy and Grandpa in that, is that you will fall in love with each other many, many, many times over the years to come, and that you will never ever take each other for granted. Today's a celebration of your marriage, and the rest of your life will be a celebration of everything that comes with it. I just know that it's going to be rosy for you guys. I'm not sure if everybody, you're free to clap if you want. I'm not sure if you all know, but Holly and Phil have got buzzers on their table. It's a bit like X Factor and sort of Britain's Got Talent and all that. If the speech gets too boring or it drags on too long or too embarrassing, they have the ability to press that buzzer and that person gets ejected. So before I get that treatment, I just want to share with you some information that I found when I was looking into who actually got married on this day in history. And it was quite interesting. I found 3 people of note, or 3 couples of note, that I'm going to share with you. Sorry. All right, okay. Is it that bad? I'm going to get scared. It's just the grown-ups. 3 couples in history. And the first I want to mention about the weddings is how they ended up as well. The first happened in 1945. On this day in 1945, Adolf Hitler married Eva Braun in the Führer bunker in Berlin.
Where's Hitler?
That only lasted 48 hours, so I've got every conference you can want to. Something more up to date and one that you're probably more familiar with. On this day in 2011, Prince William and Kate Middleton got married. So you're in good company then. So 6 years later and 2 kids later, things are going well for them, and I'm sure they'll go equally as well for you guys. One other in 1989, the rock star John Bon Jovi. He married his childhood sweetheart, Dorothy Hurley, and they were 16 and they eloped to Las Vegas because they couldn't get permission to get married. And 28 years and 4 kids later, they are still together as well and extremely happy. And in a recent interview, John Bon Jovi was asked, how did he manage to do all that? And his answer was, he was still living on a prayer. But he also said he was only halfway there. Well, our prayers and our best wishes genuinely go out to you guys for the future. And I know that it's all going to start fantastically well in Mexico next week. All that remains for me is to thank you guys for your patience and ask you to raise your glasses and toast Holly and Phil, the new Mr. and Mrs. Birmingham. Thank you very much.
Coming today to my Uncle Phil and Auntie Holly's special day. If you would all agree with me that my Auntie Holly looks spectacular on her wedding day. I would like you to raise your glass to wish all the best in the future to my Uncle Phil and Auntie Holly. I love you both to bits.
This ain't gonna be long, trust me.
That's what she said.
Firstly, on behalf of my wife and I'd like to thank Nigel for his kind words. She is nice, thanks a lot. I'd like to thank you all for being part of our big day. And our parents for putting up with Holly over these past 2 years. I know she's been a bit of a nightmare, and I think I deserve a medal. Bridesmaids, and ushers, you've all done me proud and Holly proud. You all look fantastic. As for my best man, I'll have to get back to you after this speech. As most of you know, I'm not one to keep on, so this may be short and sweet. As my best man has a lot to say, so I don't want to keep him waiting. Everyone has a Jaeger bomb on the table unless you've already drunk it. So I'm going to get mine out myself. Empty. I know you'd all agree, my wife looks beautiful. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with her. Shh. So can everyone raise a glass of the Jaeger, well, bottle of the Jaeger, unless it's been drunken. So, would everyone join me and my new wife in a Jaeger toast? Cheers! Thank you very much.
Don't expect great things today, bear. In my head, it's absolutely fucking hilarious, right? But whether you find it funny or not is up to you, right? It's up to you laugh now and then I'll be happy. Right. First of all, I'd like to thank every single one of you today for coming to make Phil and Holly such a special day. I'd like to say a special thank you to both sets of parents for putting on such a fantastic day. Everyone's thoroughly enjoyed, it's spectacular. I'd like to say a special thank you to Holly's matron of honour, Sophie, her sister. Do we have a round of applause to Sophie? Thank you to every single one of the bridesmaids as well. You all look absolutely incredible. And thank you for all the kiddies that have been involved today as well. You've all made today extra special, and can you all give them a nice round of applause? I would like to thank all the ushers as well for all their hard work. They've been exceptional. As you have noticed, Phil has got quite an abundance of ushers today. But there are one or two who have made more than effort than the other. Not to look better than the groom. You know who you are. Also, I would like to thank Emma and Darren for organising the stag do to Benidorm. We all had an absolutely brilliant time. I would have done it myself, but I struggled to book a taxi to the Nice, never mind. And also, I'd like to say thank you to all the staff today and the photographers. You've been absolutely brilliant. Can I also say, Ollie, you are looking absolutely, one in a million. You're looking one in a million. Phil, you're looking like you've been one in a raffle, man. Holly, honestly, you are looking absolutely stunning. One day I'd like to find someone who looked exactly like you. Sean, fantastic day. Your attention to detail has been absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, not just me, but everyone
No,
else.
but you in,
My man,
you in
everyone
particular.
else.
But all, if you have forgotten anything, include it in the next one, right? Next one. I must say, it's been an absolute honour today to be best man. As many of you, if any of you have ever been in a situation before, it's quite a stressful situation.
Matthew?
Believe it or not, Phil actually struggled to find the best man. He phoned round a lot, trust me, he's on the phone a lot, right? First of all, he phoned his best looking mate. Will you be my best man? No, he said. Why? Because I'd be too good looking, he said. Everyone be looking at me, not at you. So no, it's an absolute no. I can't do it. Then he phoned his funniest mate. Will you be my best man? No, everyone be laughing at my witty jokes and speeches. Take the attention off it, I can't do it. Then, he's more sophisticated mate. But I couldn't say no 3 times, could I? So, I know Jamie and Zara were both gutted today, not to be asked to be best man, being brothers and everything. But I know Phil loves every hair on Darren's head. And Jim, I know you feel exactly the same way about him. With regards to preparing today, I didn't really know where to start, so like a lot of us do, search in there for some material. And I searched the internet and I got some material. Some good material. Some stinking material. Then I realised, Tom, you've got to get on with your speech. Touching on what Nigel said earlier, I did a little research as well, Nigel, about what significant things happened when Phil was born on his birthday. I couldn't find anything significant, but the nurse on the wall still referred to it as Ugly Thursday. That's it now, honest to God, right? Hey Ollie, you've been there for me over the years massively and I can't thank you enough. You're absolutely perfect for each other. I think Holly's a sister and Phil is a brother. Honest to God, right? So can we all be upstanding? A toast, Mr. and Mrs. Birmingham.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. Welcome to the final show. I hope you're wearing your best clothes. You can bribe the door on the way to the sky. You look pretty good down here, but you ain't really good. We never learned we've been here before. Why are we always stuck in the
Slash. Perfect.
we never learned we've been
Yes. I love it. Yes. Thank you. Well, tell him thank you very much and I love him and I'll see him later. Yes, you will.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. We gotta get away from here. We gotta get away from here. Just stop your crying, it'll be alright. They told me that the end is near. we gotta get away.